Now, I recognize that many in this room have deep reservations about our company, but I want to assure you that we do have the same goal. We all want teens to be safe online. The internet isn't going away, and I believe there's important work that we can do together, industry and policymakers, to raise the standards across the internet to better serve and protect young people. But the reality is that keeping people safe is not just about any one company. An external survey just last month suggested that more teens are using TikTok and YouTube than Instagram. This is an industry-wide challenge and requires industry-wide solutions and industry-wide standards. Now, we have a specific proposal. We believe there should be an industry body that will determine the best practices when it comes to what I think are the three most important questions with regards to youth safety: how to verify age, how to build age-appropriate experiences, and how to build parental controls. The body should receive input from civil society, from parents, and from regulators. The standards need to be high, and the protections universal. And I believe that companies like ours should have to earn some of their Section 230 protections by adhering to those standards. Now, we've been calling for regulation for nearly 3 years now, and from where I sit, there's no area more important than youth safety. That said, I understand that developing policy takes time, so we're going to continue to push forward on the safety and well-being of young people online.
Facing criticism over kids' safety on its platform, Instagram head Adam Mosseri appeared for the first time before Congress on Wednesday, at times chiding with lawmakers.
Our kids aren't cash cows, and that is exactly what's been going on.
Answer the question.
Senator, I believe parents should be able to set limits for their children, because I believe a parent knows best, which is why we've developed, or why we're currently developing, parental controls that let parents not only see how much time their teens spend on Instagram, but set limits.
Mosseri called for the creation of an industry body that could set standards on how to verify age, design age-appropriate experiences, and build parental controls.
Would you support legislation to ban targeted ads towards children?
And we don't allow certain types of ads, things like weight loss ads and dating ads, for those under the age of 18, or alcohol-related ads for those under the age of 21.
His appearance came as lawmakers have held a series of hearings on children's online safety, focusing on Instagram and its parent company Meta, formerly Facebook, and the potential impact their services have on the mental health, body image, and online safety of young users. It's an issue that's gained rare bipartisan support, especially after a Facebook whistleblower went public this year with internal documents she said showed the company knew Instagram could have harmful mental health effects on teens, but failed to act. Mosseri said public reporting mischaracterized the internal research.
Instagram is addictive.
Respectfully, I don't believe the research suggests that our products are addictive. Research actually shows that on 11 of 12 difficult issues that teens face, teens are struggling, said Instagram helps. It's my responsibility as head of Instagram to do everything I can to help keep people safe, and we're going to continue to do so.
To that end, Mosseri also touted product changes announced Tuesday on young users' safety, including that it would be stricter about the types of content it recommends to teens. It also launched a time management feature to remind users to take a break and said it would introduce parental controls next year, but Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn called the updates too little, too late.
He's just sitting there and words start coming out, and it was like somebody sucked the oxygen out of the room. And you start thinking, am I hearing what I think I'm hearing right now? Is that really happening? Wait, is this for me? Wait, we were just talking about our holiday party. Am I being terminated? Maybe that's for them. I mean, I'm a trainer. We got 2 meetings, and you're trying to listen to what's happening and what's being said, and then it shuts off. And in the confusion, I'm jumping on Slack saying, hey, are we being laid off? And then my world crashes. And by that, I mean, they remotely shut down our computer, shut down our Slack, shut down our mobiles with the Slack, shut everything down. So the community that I surround myself with, what I would consider my family, my fellow trainers that we've worked with nonstop, we can't even talk to them. I think it's a lack of empathy. I think it's the quintessential corporate top percentage saying I'm choosing numbers over people. And I think it struck a chord with everybody saying, aha, see, I told you, they don't care. They don't care at all. And I think that anyone who's seen that video goes, oh, that was cold and callous. There's no empathy there. And where's our empathy as a country, right? Where's our empathy? It's okay to cry when you fire people. You know, firings happen. It's part of life. Layoffs, it happens, but it's how you do it. And that's why I think it went viral. It's how it was done.
Volkswagen is still exploring a possible share listing for luxury unit Porsche. That is according to Reuters sources. The listing would be a way to fund the costly shift towards electric vehicles, and it just might be a record-breaking deal. Reports suggest it could value the maker of SUVs and sports cars at up to $101 billion. Porsche has called the report pure speculation, and VW wouldn't comment. Asked about it earlier, company chief executive Herbert Diess would only say that VW was always reviewing its portfolio. Back in May, people familiar with the matter said the Porsche and Piech families would acquire a big stake if the listing happened. They are already VW's biggest shareholder. Germany's Handelsblatt newspaper says they could sell around $17 billion worth of their shares to fund a direct stake in Porsche. Recent weeks have seen VW stock take a beating amid a tussle over whether to oust Diess as boss. However, on Tuesday the shares closed more than 8% higher following the initial IPO reports.
One of the hottest fights over streaming may have settled into a cold truce. YouTube and Roku on Wednesday said they've reached a multi-year pact that will keep YouTube playing on Roku devices. Both players had accused the other of anti-competitive conduct. YouTube is a digital video behemoth housed within Google parent Alphabet. Roku offers devices capable of streaming video to TVs around the world. The back and forth between them threatened to strip the internet's biggest video streaming service from tens of millions of TV devices. At issue, technical and financial terms for distributing YouTube's flagship app and its YouTube TV service. Roku opposed what it described as unfair terms, such as a requirement it prioritize YouTube in search results and updating its hardware. YouTube claimed its efforts were consumer-friendly and accused Roku of using its market power to squeeze out a better deal. As a result, Roku yanked the YouTube TV app from its channel store after its deal had ended. YouTube, which boasts more than 2 billion monthly users, threatened to remove its main app from Roku on Thursday at the end of that contract. Roku investors cheered the deal, sending its shares up over 12% in early trading Wednesday, while shares of YouTube owner Alphabet fell slightly.